So in this video, I'm going to briefly go over the Pythagorean Theorem. So here we have a diagram from GeoGebra where I have a right triangle with the sides 3, 4, and 5. So we'll call the side that's 3A, and then this is B, and this is C. And so the Pythagorean Theorem says that for all right triangles, the area of this square plus the area of the blue square will equal the area of the green square. And so we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The next thing is these special right triangles. I'm not sure if you've seen these before, but if you have an isosceles right triangle, then using the Pythagorean theorem, you can show that the hypotenuse will always be whatever this side length is times the square root of 2. And I'm going to have you show this in a homework problem. And then also another homework problem will be to show that in a 30, 60, 90 right triangle, that if this shortest side is x and the hypotenuse is twice as long, then this third side will always be x times the square root of 3. So then we can do a couple problems like this. Oops. If we know this isosceles right triangle has a side length of 72, then the hypotenuse would be 72 times the square root of 2. And here is a 30, 60, 90 right triangle. So if we're given the hypotenuse, we should know the shortest side is going to be half of that. So D is 10. And then C would be D times the square root of 3. So 10 root 3. I will have you doing a problem involving area. So just remember the formula for the area of any triangle is base times the height divided by 2. And you should be able to derive a formula for the area of an equilateral triangle. So call this side length x, and then one of your homework problems will be to come up with a formula for the area of this equilateral triangle. So next I want to show you, this is your homework, and I want you to make a video using Screencastify, which is what I'm using now. And I want you to type your answers directly into the doc using the equation editor. So I just want to show you that here. So the first problem, will the lengths 8, 15, and 17 make a right triangle? How do you know? So here's the equation editor. Right here, you just click on Insert Equation. And then here's the buttons where this is probably the most useful one, where you can square numbers and you make fractions, square roots, etc. So let's say I wanted to show that or test out if this was true. I could type in 8 squared. Oops. I have to use the right arrow key to get into the square. Or you can simply do 8 and then the up caret. On my keyboard is over the 6. Yours might be in a different place. And you can get the squared and then plus, just using the plus sign, and then 15 up caret squared, and then test out, is that equal to 17 squared? And then you could show on a line below it, insert equation. Now this is 64 plus 225 equals 289. And then we've shown that these lengths will in fact make a right triangle because they satisfy the Pythagorean theorem. So I'll give you a different one for your problem 1. And then problem 2 and 3 show that the hypotenuse of an isosceles right triangle is equal to x root 2. So use the equation editor. You can click down here and make more space. And then problem 3, find the area of this triangle. This is an isosceles triangle. And then problem 4, come up with a formula for the area of an equilateral triangle. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.